The new look of the Golden State Warriors will repeat history.
Get Brooks off of him. Oh, he crossed him over. Let Brooks fly by.
The new season. It's the time when hopes are sky high and every team dreams of the unattainable. But for the Golden State Warriors, the 2023 season started more like a statement. A statement that they are here, ready to reclaim what was theirs. With a blend of veteran and young talent, the Warriors from San Francisco seem like a rejuvenated team ready for battle. In this video, we will dive into the saga of the Warriors and Steph Curry, who has made opponents look like lost kids on the playground. Don't forget to smash the like button to support the channel and subscribe so you don't miss a second of this golden saga we are about to unveil. Let's go. The journey of the Golden State Warriors has begun, but it wasn't just an ordinary start. It was a beginning that had fans, critics, and even opponents stopping to notice. With a defense that seemed like a wall and an offense that flowed like poetry in motion, the Warriors showed that they were far from being a team to be underestimated. The camaraderie on the court was evident. The passing exchanges seemed rehearsed, but they were the fruit of a chemistry that can only be built with time, respect, and a lot of practice. Every play, every touch on the ball, every defense made the audience vibrate with the anticipation of something big happening. The Warriors' season start wasn't just a promising beginning. It was a warning to the league. A warning that they are back, focused, and ready to face any challenge that comes their way. If they maintain this performance, the sky is the limit. And for the opponents, a stormy future seems to be on the horizon. But now, let's talk about Steph Curry. Who could forget that magical night against the Houston Rockets, where Steph Curry, our orange ball wizard, did what he does best? Curry was simply celestial, turning the court into his own playground. But let's talk about that specific move against Dillon Brooks. It was a moment of pure magic. Dillon Brooks was there, trying, but Steph, with his unmatched finesse, created space out of nowhere and simply left Brooks searching for answers that weren't there. And then the shot. It seemed like time stopped as the ball made its way through the air, finding its home through the hoop. The stadium erupted, and even the Rockets fans couldn't help but appreciate the art that had just been displayed. And that wasn't all. Curry was on a mission. Every possession, every shot seemed to have a purpose. He was there gliding through the defense, launching three-point bombs, and turning defenders into spectators. It was a one-man show, one that reaffirmed his position as one of the best, if not the best player in the NBA. But it's not just about what he does with the ball. It's about how he made his teammates better, how he drew the defense and created space for others to shine. Even when Curry is not shooting, his presence on the court is felt and feared. In practice, his work ethic, his leadership, is something that transcends the game. Curry is not just a leader on the court, he's a leader off it, a model for everyone on the team. That game against the Rockets wasn't just a win. It was a statement that Steph Curry and the Warriors are here to play, to compete, and most importantly, to win. And if there's something we learned from this performance, it's that when Curry is at his peak, very few indeed, can match him on the court. It's always a treat to watch Curry play. He embodies what basketball is to many of us, and every game is a chance to witness history being made. But now, let's talk about the clashes against the Sacramento Kings. It seems to always have a special taste for Steph Curry, and the last game against them was no exception. Curry was on fire, and the Kings? Well, they were there, watching the Curry show, just like the rest of us. The game flowed, and every time Curry touched the ball, you could feel the anticipation in the air. Would it be another three-pointer that makes us jump off the couch? Would it be an assist that seemed to defy the laws of physics? With Curry, the game is never predictable, but always spectacular. And then came that moment, that three-pointer that seemed to defy gravity. The Kings' defense was there, but at that moment, they were merely spectators, just like all of us. The ball thrown by Curry found its way to the hoop, and the arena erupted in joy. It was Curry's magic on display once again. Sacramento tried, but on that night, like many other nights, Curry was destined to shine. It's on these nights that you remember why you love this game, why you love this team, and why, no matter what happens, you will always be there, cheering, waiting for yet another magical moment provided by Steph. But now, let's talk about the basketball maestro. The entry of Chris Paul into the Warriors lineup was a move that generated much anticipation, and he did not disappoint. In the first games, Paul already demonstrated that his presence will be vital for the team's success. Chris Paul, the architect, the strategist on the court, showed his mastery in passing from the very first minute. His ability to see the game in a way that few can, to anticipate moves before they even happen, is nothing short of spectacular. Each of his assists is a basketball lesson, a demonstration of intelligence and skill. And it's not just about the assists, it's about how he controls the pace of the game, how he understands when to speed up and when to slow down. It's about how he makes the opposing defense writhe, trying to guess his next move. In the first games, Paul had a performance that could be described as clinical, distributing the ball with surgical precision, finding his teammates at the right place and right time, making the ball sing as it roamed around the court. His performance in the initial games is a promising sign of what's to come. With Paul at the helm, the Warriors have a maestro who can guide them through the storms and towards glory. But the beauty of basketball lies in the chemistry between the players on the court. And when we talk about chemistry, the synergy between Chris Paul and Klay Thompson is something that deserves attention. From the get-go, it seemed like these two had played together for years. The connection is palpable, and each play is a celebration of the synergy that can only be forged with mutual respect and understanding of the game. Chris, with his unmatched court vision, always seems to know where Klay will be, and Klay, with his ability to position himself perfectly, makes Chris Paul's job seemingly easy. It's a partnership that promises many spectacular plays throughout the season. And the most beautiful part of it all? The humility with which both operate. There's no ego between Chris and Klay, just the will to do what's necessary to secure the win. And each win, each well-executed play, is a promise of more good chemistry to be revealed as the season progresses. This connection between Chris Paul and Klay Thompson not only elevates the game of both, but elevates the game of the entire team. It's a synergy that inspires, that excites, that makes fans dream of what more is to come. Now, as we reflect on what we've seen so far, it's undeniable that the Golden State Warriors are reigniting that flame of glory we know so well. The chemistry on the court, the energy from the crowd, and the magic that only happens when the Warriors are in control, all of this composes the symphony of a season that will undoubtedly be filled with moments that will be engraved in history. But of course, a team's success isn't only measured by the initial triumphs, but by consistency, by the ability to overcome even in challenging moments. And it's this journey, with all its twists, that we're here to share, celebrate, and sometimes lament together. So, now the ball is in your court. What do you think will be the Warriors' big highlight this season? Will it be the partnership between Chris Paul and Klay Thompson? Or the ongoing shows by Steph Curry that get us up off our seats? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinion. If you enjoyed this video and are as excited as we are about what's to come, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more analyses, highlights, and passionate discussions about the Warriors. We have many other cool videos waiting for you, so click on the screen to check out the next one. See you soon.